Supposed to come up. Holy man, I just scared the crap out of myself. I saw my shadow. Well, good morning everyone. It is dark and it is early. I got up at 4 a.m. this morning to drive out here to Little Trout Bay. It is a clear sky. I can see a ton of stars and I'm going to make a valiant effort to try and capture the Milky Way this morning. So there's a nice boat launch out here. It's a little oh, it's not too bad. I thought it was gonna be a little bit icier than that. Nice dock here. I don't know if you can see it off in the distance here yet, but there's a little break wall to my right. I don't know if you can see the trees. It's a really nice little bay here, and up in the sky is a ton of stars, and I'm facing east, which is exactly the direction that the Milky Way is supposed to come up. Holy man, I just scared the crap out of myself. I saw my shadow behind me. I am a little spooked out here. I'm pretty remote. It is spring, and I don't know. I have in the back of my head the thought of bears waking up in the morning, so just gotta have my wits about me. And shining this light right into my eyes is not safe because I can't see where I'm going, so. The first thing I'm gonna do this morning is I'm just gonna set my tripod really quick and dial in some basic settings just so I can kind of pinpoint where the Milky Way is, so it's not quite evident in the sky. So I'm gonna start my camera off at 6400 ISO and a shutter speed of around 25 seconds. I'm just gonna pop some shots off and get an idea where exactly I want to be focusing, and just tweak my settings so that I get the right shutter speed. If I go too short, it's gonna be too dark. If I go too long of a shutter speed, then I run the risk of dragging the stars across the sky. So it's gonna be a little bit of a trial and error kind of shoot today, or this morning, and I'm really hoping for some really awesome results. Looks pretty deadly, Dihao. Oh. Okay, so we're pretty close to our settings. Just got to make sure not to keep this red light on because I'm going to be light painting the little break wall here, but I'm so excited for this. This looks so cool. All right, it's a beautiful morning, and I am so pumped to be getting shots like this already. Big thanks to Dihao. He's just over on the other side of the boat launch here. What are you shooting at? You're 30 seconds? Okay. How much ISO? 2000. Okay. I'm personally running 6400 ISO. My lowest f-stop is 3.5, and I'm at 25 seconds, I think. Yeah, there we go. So if you have a APS-C crop sensor camera, this is a good starting point. Oh, this is so cool. So just have to adjust my composition a little bit, but holy damn, that's cool. That's the sun coming up over there, isn't it? Off in the distance, like in the valley. Okay, so just trying out some advanced selfies here. So let's see how I did. Where's my play button? Oh, that looks pretty cool, man. Oh, that's neat. Too cool. So I'm having a blast out here. You probably can't see me, it's still pretty dark. I think we've been shooting now for over half an hour. The sun is now starting to come up over the horizon, so I'm gonna make my way out to the end of the break wall to try and capture that and try and get the best of both worlds of Milky Way and sunrise at the same time. So for the purpose of this video, probably not gonna see much. It's still pretty dark, but this is more so just to get audio of how exciting astrophotography at 5 o'clock in the morning really can be. It's not without its challenges and degree of difficulty. Trying to see where you're going in the pitch black, but I think it's gonna be awesome. I'm having a wicked time out here today. So as you can see, can't really see it over there. Sun is starting to peek over the horizon out across the bay. So all the Milky Way shots are gone as the sunlight is starting to come up. So I think we timed this just perfectly this morning. So I can't stress this enough. If you're into photography, it's worth getting up first thing in the morning to try and do something like this. It's quite the experience. So this is what it's all about. So we're just discussing, we both got up around 4 a.m. this morning. Just excited to get out here because the challenge of timing this, that you get a clear morning. The weather itself is part of the battle of doing astrophotography. I can't thank my friend Dihao here enough for lending me some assistance this morning and doing what I think was an amazing astrophotography session this morning. The clouds now are starting to come in, the sun's starting to come up. So the timing of this was absolutely perfect. We had a window of about maybe half an hour and I was running around like mad trying to get shots. Definitely challenging, stumbling around in the dark, trying to get all your camera settings all dialed in. And yeah, I'm just having a fantastic time this morning. And I highly recommend, if you get a chance and you have the motivation to get up at 4 a.m. and drive out to some place where there's no light pollution and is somewhat scenic and get yourself some Milky Way shots, I highly recommend it. Such a fun time this morning. Can't call it a day because it hasn't even begun yet. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this. I had a blast this morning. So I want to say thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one.